Hello there. This is a different video. It's my very first time to review a timepiece. For those of you who have not watched my collection of watches for women, I think I did that April of last year. I do suggest that you watch it. I am not a professional watch enthusiast or what you call them aficionado, but I just like watches. In fact, before I went into handbags and some other girly things, I was actually into watches, and that habit or hobby actually started when I was working as a front office at on cruise ships. So I would get excited every time that we used to have 20% discount every month, and I would go up to the shops and buy as many watches as I can. And yeah, so here it is. So this is not a professional's point of view. Okay, so this is just my review. Okay, so this is a David Yurman timepiece for women, and I've had this for 2 years. This is my second David Yurman timepiece. The first one, unfortunately, I have already sold that, and it was the silver thoroughbred. So for those of you who are aware of David Yurman pieces, then you would know what I'm talking about. It had a square face, and it came with a gray dial. So yeah, I already sold that. And of all my watches, the David Yurman pieces are actually the watches that I get the most compliments. You know, it's the most complimented um, watch in my collection, and I actually believe that it is such a beauty. Okay, so here it is. I think this is the very first David Yurman watch review, especially for women. I don't see any actually. So I bought this 2 years ago. So this is the box, and this is the watch. I don't know the model exactly, but it just says I think it's 30 mm with 0.001 carat pave diamonds, and with black ceramic. This comes in other variations. There's a white ceramic, and also there is a watch that is exactly like this with diamonds on the outside. This one, the diamonds are internal, the markers, in some of the markers. And if you can see that, I think it's not doing good job. Okay. These two pieces here on both sides, on the 3 o'clock and the 9 o'clock, they are pave or pave markers. They're tiny bits of diamonds. Okay. And of course, it's Swiss made. I just like watches that are not very generic. I have developed a distinct I'm sorry, a distaste when it comes to big uh when it comes to Michael Kors watches. I'm sorry. This is not to offend those who are into Michael Kors watches, but I just don't I'm not sure. I prefer the dainty watches and the classic and more classy styles. And everybody seems to be wearing a Michael Kors watch, and um, I don't know. It's just me. Okay, so here it is, and the back says David Yurman DY, and what does it say? Swiss made. I can't even read because of the glare. And what does it say here? Okay, that's just, I think, serial number. Is it T717-S? Okay, so I really, really like this watch because it's very, very smooth to the touch. Of course, it's very smooth to the touch. So that's ceramic and stainless steel. And I like this. The sides, the crown is like onyx. It's black, and the sides have like a coiled black. So I'm not sure if that's a coiled silver or just coiled ceramic. Can you coil a ceramic? I'm not sure. Okay, there you go. So David Yurman, just to give you a brief introduction. Of course, a lot of you are aware of this company. It's actually an American brand founded by this couple, David and Sybil Yurman. They actually, I think David Yurman he is a sculptor, and he and his wife met in 1968, and in 1969 decided to launch their business, and it started with the cable knotted bracelet in silver tone, and that became widely popular. So David Yurman products are actually sold in high-end department stores like Bloomingdale's, Nordstrom, Neiman's, for Saks Fifth, and they also have their own website. And I think this is their latest addition to their line, ever-growing line. I think they also have a perfume already, but yeah. So I only own two right now because I sold my cable. Uh, it's not. I sold my locket, my gold and silver locket, and I only have the oval link bracelet. Okay, so what's funny was that. Okay, so um, this is actually. Let me just get my cheat sheet. Okay, so oh no, I can't. This is very, very hard to find. Actually, I was able to look it up on davidyurman.com a few minutes ago, and now I've been trying to look it up again online, and it disappeared, maybe because it's not available anymore. So this actually retailed for $2,900 plus tax. I think they are still available, but they're very, very hard to come by. This is a 30 mm, and yeah, so they became popular because of that knotted bangle silver bracelet. So this is actually, just a minute, let me just try to I'm sorry, I have to put it down for a bit. Okay, so this is what it looks like on me. I have the extra links somewhere, and it's just, I don't know, it just gives you that sense of elegance and class. Every time I use this, it's like, it's just very, very unique. It's, it's like, no, you won't meet I haven't met a single person wearing this. I do see a lot of girls though wearing their very popular cable bracelets, but I haven't come across anybody wearing a David Yurman watch. So I like it that way. Okay, so this is um, the booklet. Okay, and I have here the thingy, and it says here a whatever you call it. This is a certification. It's stainless steel, black ceramic classic timepiece, 30 mm, and then Pavim. So I bought this yeah, 2 years ago. So yeah, so it has everything here. And I've read that David, from the watch forum and other reviews online, that they are actually really, really well made. And yeah, I've never had any problems with this. I think I'm not sure how long the battery will last because I've had this since April of 2015. So Sometimes I wear it only on special occasions. And sometimes, you know, I wear it in the house. I wear watches even when I go to sleep. So I just love the feeling, and it's really, really nice. I have very, very tiny wrists. So 30 mm looks quite, big already on me, but I like it that way. So um, this is the big box. And yeah, so this is the thing. Let me see if the extra links are there. Oh no, sorry. The extra links are actually in my watch watch with my other watches. The links are there in my storage box. So I think this is where you put the weird. Okay. I can put it in. And also it came with what is this? Okay. The pouch, of course, and the David Yurman thing. Okay. So, I just love, love, love it. And actually, this is my staple, and also my David Yurman oval link medium size. Those are my favorite, jewelry pieces to wear. Although I'd like to get cable bracelets, maybe one day when I have the funds. Oh, what I was gonna tell you how I got this piece. I had to sell my Louis Vuitton limited edition spring edition bag that was called the Ramages. I actually sold that bag for I think 2,400 also, or 2,200, and that's why I was able to get this piece. So it's I each piece that I have, or each luxury item that I have, has a very, very interesting story behind it, because I always you know, walk you through, how I got it, and sometimes how much I paid for it. If it has been from a flea market or a thrift shop or a good find, I always tell you where I get my things from, and what I have to forgo just to get some other pieces. It's like, what's funny was that I sold my Louis Vuitton vintage tricolor Epi Noe GM to get uh, perfumes to get my Clive Christian and my Baccarat Rouge. So it's just funny because my hobbies change, and I will still be a lover of watches, but not as crazy as I used to. And my dream watch would be maybe a Rolex, but I'm just not sure where to get. I've been reading a lot, and things to know before you get your Rolex, and also Tank Cartier. But I think the servicing would really cost you a lot. So those are things that you have to consider. So this is a quartz watch, by the way. So I'm not sure about that, because if the servicing costs between $600 to $700 each time, then I'm not sure if that's going to be worth it. But of course, there will always be an investment, and they will always be, they will always appraise in a value. It's just that the cost of maintenance that really, really puts me off. That's why I'm really, really saving up to get my very first Cartier. Although those Cartier tanks that I like are between the range of 2,000 and 2,500. But I read something online that she had to pay $600 just for servicing, and if I'm not sure. So I think I'm better off with just quartz watches, or at some point, some of them will, at some point it will have a damage. But I've never had any problems with any of my Swiss watches. I love Baume and Mercier. I love, Raymond Weil. So I have that in my collection as well, and things like that. So I think I've been going on and on. I'm sorry. What else? Have I missed something here? So yeah, they also come in the sporty watch. Like the bracelet is actually rubber. They also have that, and I think the version for men is 38 mm. This is just 30. So, and the white one is also adorable, but it might be prone to scratching, although of course I know that the ceramic is kind of tough when it comes to scratches, so I'm just not so sure. I couldn't take my chances. That's why I chose the black one. Okay, so let me know if $2,900 is actually um, well, worth it. I would say yes, yes, very, very well worth it. And yeah, I'm thinking of selling this as well, but I'm not sure. I really, really don't want to let it go because until now I have regrets of selling my thoroughbred. And I sold that thoroughbred for $1,800, and I really, really regret it because I love it so much. You could get them on this, from the secondhand market, but yeah, but it's just more sentimental when you get it new. So I wouldn't mind, reselling it if I just bought it off, the real or somewhere, but we'll see about that. Okay, so such a gorgeous, gorgeous watch, and very, very elegant. Okay, bye.